Do you know how much it's going to cost you to run an ATM business? Stay to the end of the video and I'll tell you exactly what it's going to cost. So I'm going to give you what it costs you to start an ATM business. I'm going to give you what it takes you to run an ATM business, kind of all in one. So you guys have an idea, hey, what does it cost me to start? What does it cost me to run? So point number one, what does an ATM cost? It's going to vary depending on the make and model and depending on what are the upgrades you're going to get with your ATM, how many cassettes, but let's go bare bones minimum. Let's say either an Auto Shosung, a Halo 2, or a Gen Mega 2500. You're looking at right around anywhere from $2,500 to $3,000 depending on things like shipping and what add-ons, if you get a topper or what kind of lock or a cassette. But the bare minimum is going to be somewhere between $2,500 and $3,000 for your bare bones minimum ATM. So point number two, how much money does it take to put in an ATM? Phil, I don't know how much does ATMs hold? A standard ATM is a 1K cassette. It can go 1, 2, 4, 6, 8K, depending on what you want to do, multiple cassettes. But a standard is usually a 1K cassette that holds $20,000. If you put in 20s, it'll hold $10,000 if you put in 10s. Most of the time, you're not going to put in that kind of volume, but you're looking at somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000. People start with a lot less. People put a lot more. It depends on how often you want to go to a location. But I would definitely start with at least $2,000 to $3,000 and budget myself for $2,000 to $3,000. That way, you're not hurting yourself. I see it so many times. People get an ATM business, they buy one ATM, they put $500 into it, the thing's empty at the end of the day, and they wonder why they're not making any money. They're not making any money because they don't put the money in an ATM. So please, if you're going to get in an ATM business, budget yourself between $2,000 and $3,000 to put into the actual ATM. Now that money comes back on a daily basis, so at the end of the week, you can take that same amount of money and put it right back in and just rinse and repeat over and over. But please, allocate between $2,000 and $3,000 for vault cash money. So if you're thinking about starting your own profitable ATM business but didn't know where to start, stay to the end of the video and I will show you our checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist. The 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can have a clear roadmap towards ATM business success. You can earn between $250 and $1,500 of passive income every single month. All right, let's get back to the video. Point number 3, gas. You're going to need gas. Gas is an every month occurrence or an everyday occurrence when you're in the ATM business. So fuel for your vehicle, you might be running diesel, you might be running on gas, you might be on electric. But what we did is we broke it down. Depends on a lot of things. Depends on how far your ATMs are from your home office, what kind of vehicle you're driving, what kind of fuel efficiency are you getting. When we do all the calculations, we come up with a nice little average. And so what I would say for your first ATM, you should allocate about $20 a month for fuel. Most of the time, you're going to put that location pretty close to your house, and it's not going to take a lot of fuel. Now, as the course of time goes by, you're going to be going further and further out, and fuel efficiency, you will learn that, you know what, you might need a vehicle that gets somewhere between 30 and 50 miles to the gallon. Those are the vehicles you're going to be looking to drive. But in the beginning, we always allocate about $20 a month for fuel. Point number 4, this is something people don't think about, bank charges. The bank could charge you anywhere from $5 to $15 per account per month. So you want to figure out, you're going to have 2 accounts, sometimes 3. I always tell you 3 when you get going. Maybe in the beginning you're going to have 2. So you're going to figure out $5 a month for service fees to have your bank. Now, some of you guys have a relationship with your bank. They're not going to charge you for that account, but some banks charge you per month to have an account. So figure on $10 per month for your bank charges. Number 5, wireless charges. When you buy a mobile unit, usually a wireless device, you're going to get a monthly charge. It depends on which ones you buy, how much, either you can lease it or you can do a monthly charge. But we're going to allocate $10 a month for your wireless device. Again, that price might vary. It might be more if you're leasing the device, but on the average, I would say $10 a month is a good book of business, book something to figure out for a wireless. Now, you don't have to go with a wireless. You can just use the internet and go right into the customer's account, but a lot of people are using wireless now these days to avoid any shutdowns. All right, so if you're thinking about starting your own ATM business, I want to invite you to our free checklist entitled ATM Business Passive Income Checklist, the 5 things you need to know to start your profitable ATM business so you can start earning passive income, make more money for your family, and spend more time with them also. If that sounds like something that's interesting to you, click the link down below and start your ATM journey today. Again, this is Phil from the ATM Mastermind Group page, where we buy your freedom at 1 transaction at a time. Thank you guys for making us #1 on YouTube, and I'll see you over at the next ATM Mastermind video.